Binti Roslan, and I will be explaining on introduction part. Environment refers to the surroundings or condition in which a person, animal or plant lives or operates. Environment issue, on the other hand, is defined as problems related to the planet system such as air, soil, water and others that have developed caused by human interference and mistreatment of Earth. As time goes by, the environmental issue of our Earth has become a very serious issue. Hence, a serious way to overcome this issue must be done in order to save our Earth. There are so many brutal environmental concerns such as air pollution, water pollution, soil and land pollution and global warming. This purpose of this initiative is to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. There are 17 SDGs in total, starting with no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice and strong institution, and lastly, partnership of the goals. However, in this project, we are going to focus on the 7 SDG, which is Sustainable Development Goals, Affordable and Clean Energy, and the 13 Energy, which is Sustainable Development Goals, Climate Change. Rest and service area is a public facility located next to a large thoroughfare such as motorway, expressway or highway, at which drivers and passengers can rest, eat or refuel without exiting onto secondary roads. The problem identified in this place is it typically needs to be open 24 hours a day due to the high demand and limited equipment. RSA must thus be turned on with a lot of power. They include the use of air conditioning, fans in dining establishments and prayer spaces, and also illumination in both indoor and outdoor spaces. This might result in extremely high fossil fuel usage, which would contribute to global warming. Next, for the problem evaluation. Sustainable Development Goal 7 SDG 7 calls for affordable, reliable, sustainable and modern energy for all by 2030. With positive evidence that energy is becoming more broadly available and sustainable, the world is moving closer to achieving Goal 7. Energy efficiency is continuing to advance, renewable energy is making significant progress in the electrical industry, and access to electricity in less developed nations is starting to pick up speed. Forest and service area that consume a lot of electricity and contribute to reducing the use of oil, coal and non-renewable hydropower as well as global warming. New reforms and innovations are required to meet the targets of SDG 7. Solar panel installation on the roof is the innovation developed in the rest and service area. By 2030, this advancement in solar panels may help to attain the 7 SDG. For the innovation, photovoltaic solar (PV) has been implemented as a project to reduce power usage and as an innovation for the rest and service area. A technique called photovoltaic PV transforms solar energy into electrical current. Specialized panels and PV cells are often arranged on a frame known as a module, linked to one another and used in PV technology. Rows made of modules may be rolled together and positioned either high or low to provide the necessary quantity of electricity. Silicon is the primary component of PV cells. Despite having varied properties, leading to different uses and efficiency, about 90% of PV technology today is based on silicon. Lastly, there are many benefits and advantages of using solar energy. Among them are renewable energy sources, able to reduce electricity bills, diverse applications, low maintenance costs as well as for technology development. And for disadvantages, it requires high costs depending on weather conditions, expensive storage of solar energy, using a lot of space as well as being closely linked to pollution. Each invention will unavoidably be accompanied with problems that must be overcome. Installing solar panel is difficult since it costs a lot of money. Solar panel purchase have a hefty upfront cost. For instance, we will still be responsible for the upfront expenditures even if the government implements multiple programs to promote the use of renewable energy sources. This covers the cost of the wiring, installation, batteries, inverters, and also solar panels. Installing this technology in rest and service area that consume a lot of electricity would help overcome the problem associated with solar panel installation, particularly in metropolitan places that are often frequented by the public or rest and treatment areas that are on the main road to the city centre. This installation might be put into place. The installation of these solar panels can lessen the consumption of fossil fuels, which also reducing the rising issue of climate change in metropolitan areas. Global warming is being severely exacerbated by the rise in power use in cities. As a result, installing solar panels may help cut down on the usage of non-renewable fossil fuels and the effects of global warming while also saving money in the long run. In the next slide, I will show you the rest and service area before and after the use of photovoltaic solar.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. My name is Mohd Aidil bin Man. My metric number is 2022910207. My subtopic was toll plaza. Okay, for the problem identification. The main problem at toll plaza was congestion at the toll plaza caused air pollution. You can see air pollution caused by too many vehicles passing through the toll plaza. Pollutants from vehicles are harmful to human health and contain greenhouse gases that contribute to climate change. As you can see in the picture, there are toll booths that cause congestion that make air pollution. Second one is problem evaluation. Air pollution that occurs at toll plaza causes the effect of greenhouse gases on the Earth atmosphere. Greenhouse gases capture heat from the sun in the Earth atmosphere, causing the temperature to warm. Other implications of climate change produced by greenhouse gases include extreme weather, food supply shortage, and increased wildfire. So, to achieve the 13 SDG goal, which is climate change, the innovation needs to be done on existing toll plaza to reduce air pollution. Next, the innovation. Innovation that I have done was electronic toll collection system. The electronic toll collection system technology allows the consumer to pay the toll without stopping when going through the toll gate. How it works is the ETC sensor sends vehicles through toll gate from ETC device, which is installed in the vehicle. And the next, it has a camera to detect the registration plate number if the vehicle does not have an ETC device. And lastly, after you pass the toll gate, it will charge from the account registered to the vehicle. The next was challenge. Challenge for implementing the ETC system was the cost. It will use very highly cost because it use a tool such as camera and device. Device such as camera and sensor require a high cost in the purchase. The second one is high cost of maintenance. It will use a very high cost to repair it because the technology was very advanced. Solution. So solution for the ETC system was we can implement ETC system on toll plaza that have a high level of congestion, especially at urban areas. The implementation of this system can reduce air pollution in urban area as well as reduce congestion. The last one is a sketching. Based on the picture, we can see the left is the before and the right is after the ETC system. In the picture on the left, we can see there is a toll booth and payment. Types are separate, such as touch and go and smart tag. This causes the slow movement of a vehicle, which in turn causes air pollution in the toll plaza area. And the picture on the right, we can see a uniform payment system. The ETC sensor will detect the ETC device in the user vehicle. The system makes traffic smoother and can reduce air pollution.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Farahana Binti Abdul Razak. The next sub-criteria we choose were compound and parking. Although aware that most parking areas must have light from street light where the lights help to illuminate the area and safety to the user. But the failure to control the excessive use of street light has a detrimental effect on the people, the country and the world. The impact on the world is necessarily global warming, a continuous increase in the temperature of the Earth's atmosphere as a result of the greenhouse effect involving an increase in carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons and other pollutants, which causes an increase in global temperature. So, to save the world and help save energy, SDG 7 has been applied. Based on SDG 7, which is affordable and clean energy that helps ensuring access to affordable, sustainable and modern energy for all. To achieve SDG Goal 7, new reforms and innovation needs to be done for street lighting, vehicle parking areas to assist the country in reducing electricity consumption and reducing global warming. The addition of solar energy to street light by not using electricity is applied to reduce the risk of global warming and save energy. The solar street light use only solar energy with the help of batteries, where the battery will be charged throughout the day and the sunlight is directly converted into electricity. As evening approaches, solar cells stop converting to sunlight as it weakens and eventually disappear. A photoreceptor on light detects when it is dark and turns on the light, which usually consists of several light diodes, LEDs. The battery then supplies electricity to the light throughout the night. This process is repeated on a daily cycle. During the day, sunlight is converted to electricity and stored in batteries. At night, the battery supplies electrical energy to the light until it is all used up or the photoreceptor turn off the light when sunlight reappears. But there are also problems to consider where when the weather is cold, the energy cannot be fully charged. Therefore, a large amount of power and space is required by the battery to accommodate the volume of the battery. So, what we can conclude is, in every project must be done to achieve the goal of sustainable development that will help in increasing the level of community development, caring for the earth, prosperity of the people, peace and cooperation. Every project should have aspect of helping to upgrade the life of the people that open up employment opportunities to the people, facilities that guarantee the quality of life and technological advancement with the aim of bringing benefits to the living standard of the community. The biggest challenge is the sustainable development goal is the lack of leadership interest on the part of certain parties to deeply understand the goals and target of sustainable development goals, as it is a large and broad framework to be understood and mastered.